Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against nil.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And it's claimed by the keeper. So what can they make of this? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Figo, cross in, looks like a good one. Best. Messi. And it's Rooney. Great vision. Nedved. Can he get it through? Oh, he's been caught napping. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Can he spark a counter here? He's a sharp little ball here, played in with purpose. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
Pullet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Could move up a gear here. Messi. He's looking wide. And here's Suarez. That's a good ball. Nice interception, well timed. Ibrahimovic! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Borussia Dortmund have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, what has happened here? Corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Well, there's the clearance. And it's Rijkaard. Now, there's a fine ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Lille really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Suarez in acres of space out wide. He's got away. Has crossed into the middle. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Pullet. Figo has it in a wide position. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Borussia Dortmund do have a chance to counter here. Look at the space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. You can think ahead, but not take your eye off the ball, and he did.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Lille truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Pull it. And this is Figo. And here's Rooney. Rooney cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Pull it. And it's Rooney. What's going wide left?
Added time.
And the finish! Ferdinand. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Lille go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's having a shot! Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Figo.
Oh, great feat, that.
It's an errant pass. Borussia Dortmund are looking to break at pace. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And Messi! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Luis Suarez. In comes the corner. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Rooney.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vieira, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Makaleli has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A case now of complete... Can he finish? And he should have made it 4.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now.
Number 11, Suarez. Number 19,
And this is Pele.
John
Great
Best.
challenge, timed to
Number
perfection.
26,
Lille
Nedved.
are looking to go forward
Number
now.
22, Messi.
Saliba
On the
promptly
field,
onto that,
number
and that is
6,
that.
Bale.
Now it's
Number
Del Piero.
24, Del Piero.
Makaleli.
Number 42,
And he's picked it up out wide,
Semenyo.
and he's managed to get
Number
free.
20, Vinicius
Make sure
Junior.
that's not getting through.
Number 15, Pele.
Rooney. Figo looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He has found the way through. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And it's made its way to him. Rooney. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero! Oh, it rattles the bar. Rooney. That's a sharp pass. And that has put paid to that. That has not gone well. And the counter is on. Rummenigge threads one in. Last chance, perhaps. Crosses it in here. And he's there to deal with it. Oh, some astute defending there. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Vieira. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that's it. Lille cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet, and he's scored!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rijkaard. Lille are looking to break at pace. And the pass is intercepted. Bullet, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Silvestre. Rummenigge. Quick look, then plays it in. Ah, that's a fine interception. Bullet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a good ball out wide. Messi, oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Rooney. That is a great pick out. And this is Figo. Picks out Bullet! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read. Lille leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Great vision.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Ibrahimovic. Hullet. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Rummenigge. Now it's Hullet. Oh, good spread. Figo. Figo stood his ground strongly. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, important interception. Pirlo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now, can they get him away? Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Thinks about... and he shoots! Rijkaard. Might be danger here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's run loose here. That has been cut short. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Milan are looking to go forward now. That's a little off target. Shifted it to the flank. Lofted in. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Rijkaard. And it's Figo. And here's Hullet. Rummenigge. Vieira. Played out towards the right wing. Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard. That's Figo. Tries to play it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Lille clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Silvestre crossed into the box. Lille looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Rummenigge, who does have an assist to his name.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rijkaard. Now it's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's come to nothing. Silvestre. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Lille coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Lille can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And we are back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, good take in a good area.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Bale.
Lille have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And this is Hullet. Crosses it in. That's going wide left.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Hullet certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
No way through. Spread out to the left. Played into space. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, he's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And it's Hullet. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's found the... It's Rooney! Well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Lille are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Lille are... Solid goal! And this is Rooney. The referee has given a corner. Corner number 2 then. So, third corner of the game. Oh, he's been caught napping. Corner number 4 coming up here.
Changement.
Cross needs to be good. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Great ball, and he's in here. Pirlo. Vieira. Ambitious ball here. Ferdinand makes the interception. This is a promising build-up. Vigo, who can single-handedly make a difference. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Hullet. And here's Rooney. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that was vital. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Cross flung in towards the middle. Messi. Azar. He has found the way through. Oh, he's got a side of chance for a shot! And he hits the net. Just one goal in it now. Game on! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Milan cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Lille surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Adams.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Hullet. It's a really well-measured ball. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Just eases him off the ball.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Rooney. Very much into the last knockings. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Rummenigge! And a neat finish! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Changement en cours.
Milan are making a change now. Lille have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Bale receives it in a wide position. No way through, so back it comes. Chance here to counter. Silvestre. Oh, perfectly measured that. That is good alertness. And there goes the final whistle. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. There is the unmistakable figure of John O'Shea, one of the first names on the team sheet, always, Jim.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be a little biased here because he's from my hometown, but he's about as versatile and dependable as they come.
The ultimate unsung hero. Lee Kang in. Cross needs to be good. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Son Heung-min. And it's Scholes. That's tidy. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Has crossed into the middle. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That's a good foray he's making. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get onto this? That's very neat. Lee Kang in. It's a pretty loose pass. Scholes! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Great ball if he can get there. Real chance! And that's a good finish. They are purring, truly purring. That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rooney.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's got away. Oh, there's a probing ball. That has been slung wide. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the shot! Goal! Back to within one! Interesting! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rooney. O'Reilly proves too strong, too smart. Lovely bit of skill. Bullet. And here's Mbappe.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? And that could well leave a mark. He's having a shot! Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Rooney. Rooney will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lille are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. Gilberto Silva cuts out the pass. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's been played through, and he's cut it out. Takai clears without hesitation.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Rijkaard. And it's Figo. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min going face-to-face with his great rival. Goes long and straight. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Scholes. Passing is crisp and shot. Tries a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Silvestre. Knocks it into space. Now it's Rooney. And it's Vieira. And this is Paulette. Scholes. Lille really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Adams. Can he get on the end of this? And that is a little undercooked. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kim Min-jae getting this one clear. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vieira. And that's a dangerous ball.
Lille really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
No, he's not getting any further than that. Lee Kang-in. O'Shea is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now it's Hullet. Rummenigge. Oh, he's found support out wide. Lee Kang-in. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Scholes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge has created one goal already. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Kaka. Rummenigge going about things with real menace. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Forlan. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kaká. And this is Shevchenko. Looking... And Shevchenko! And that really should have been that.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Good ball, good take.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Lille really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Forlan! Nice control. And no, that was never going to make it. And that goes for a shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't...
And Shevchenko! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Figo. He is through here. Nicely weighted ball. In by Rooney. Oh, well played. Kaká can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And this is Hullet. That's at the end. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Maldini. Pirlo chips it through. Well, that is a little undercooked. Pirlo. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with the corner, there first. And he shoots! There it is! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rooney. And here's Hullet. Rooney. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Figo, who is rarely short on confidence. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Rooney. Shoots! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Has to go back here. And it's Figo, delivered in. Bergomi is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. This is the time you need that pace.
Bergomi has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Half an hour played now. Pirlo. And here's Ibrahimovic. Yaya Toure. Maldini. Figo defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Rooney. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's found a way through. It's a sweeping cross. Chance! He's got a goal! 2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
It's Dembele! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
So, third corner of the game. Rooney with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Rooney venturing down the left. Rummenigge. Rooney has crossed into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Vieira. He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Now Rooney. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that is the end of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Down to business again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And this is Hullet. Cleared away. Taken back almost at once. Dembele is always looking to break lines. He's shifting through the gears here. Maldini finding himself in space. Getting up there! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it. And he gave the keeper little opportunity.
And now he has 2. Madrid find a position of real strength now. Yaya Toure. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pirlo. It's Pirlo! Yaya Toure. They're urging him to shoot. And a chance! And he hits the net. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Gilberto Silva, not the most accurate pass. And this is Dembele. Chance, surely! And the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Pirlo. Messi. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Figo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi wants to run onto this, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
The defender is not giving up on this. And here's Rooney. He is through here. Now here's the delivery. And he's taking no chances there. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Pirlo. Short changes him with that pass. Rummenigge. 75 minutes played. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pirlo. Front-footed pressing going on here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. Rooney, and he's got the beating. Real chance! It's a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Changement.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Lille get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. Great chance! Rooney.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Pass somewhat off target. Rice. Yaya Toure can see things others simply cannot. Oh, he's having a shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Bale does really well there, he is strong. And here's Mbappe. Yeah.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Rooney. And it's Figo. Now it's Hullet. Rice. Neymar. Rice.
Temps additionnel, 3
Cruyff,
minutes.
the specialist in tearing teams apart. Nice control. Rice. Now Yaya Toure. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, what? And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that is a truly outstanding save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Backward it goes. And it's Neymar. He's having a pop! And that is as much as we have time for. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things already rolling. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And, of course, the right service into the box.
David Villa, he might be in here, and the shot has another go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Shapes to shoot! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Shot a goal! It's their second corner of the game. Oh, well played. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And he cuts out the supply. Turns back here, probably the best option. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a nicely shaped ball, and he was quick to react. Oh, easy pickings there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Lille are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Hullet. Figo. Figo delivers. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And no, that was never going to make it. Figo. Conte. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rooney. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Gilberto Silva. And Silvestre. Vieira. Rijkaard. Zanetti did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's only too happy to take that back. Vieira. And now the breakaway. And Silvestre. Rummenigge. Silvestre has it in a wide position. Oh, great leap! And it's in! Lille are all square. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Could be danger here. Adams. Maldini. Silvestre. And he's forced to go back. And it's Vieira. Short changes him with that pass. Silvestre. Vieira engages and forces him off the ball. He's found space here. Robson. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Corner number 2 then. Rijkaard with the clearance. Lille are looking to go forward now. Silvestre making good progress. Rummenigge. And a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
And it's Rooney. Robson, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti. Zanetti charging forward down that flank. Lille do have a chance to counter here. Pull it. Well timed, excellent interception. Now he's off and running. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And the shot!
Arsenal definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind.
He's had a shot! It's there!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Gilberto Silva. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely aimed pass. Driving through the middle. Lille really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Conte, a picture of focus and alertness. Rijkaard. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Gullit. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Dani Olmo. Conte. It's a searching pass. Figo. Now it's Gullit. In with the challenge. Rijkaard, who's set up one goal so far. Opts for safety. Vieira. And Rooney. Silvestre. Rummenigge. Rooney. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a sharp finish. It's level again. What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Substitution
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Coming on to replace him is number 7, De Bruyne.
So we have further activity on the bench here. It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Nunez. Oh, good take in a good area. And he passes it long. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Rooney.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Crosses it, it's a terrific effort! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
De Bruyne. And it's Maldini. Rijkaard. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Vieira. And Silvestre. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nunez's cross. Now, who's going to be first to this?
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Has been indicated.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's Figo. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side.
That was lovely, that.
Zanetti eases the ball away from him. And that will be the final act. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van der Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past.
It's goals! Rijkaard. Now it's Hullet. Figo. Figo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a little loose. O'Reilly. Here's Scholes. Yamal. Couch. Couch was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rooney. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
In with the challenge.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, well measured. Rummenigge picks it up out wide. Oh, that was vital. Xavi Alonso, searching pass he's played there. Nicely worked. Lille are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Rummenigge going about things with real menace. Edmilson. Yamal. He's got away. Rijkaard. Rummenigge. Cross to the back post. He's rising! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Rooney. Figo. Nicely shaped cross. Oh, what has happened here? Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Forward it goes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's come to nothing.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. Lahm. And here's the chance to counter.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. O'Reilly. And Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Now, can he find a finish? Big chance! He's got away with one there.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. South Korea have the chance to go the other way. And it's Hullet. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rooney conjures time and space where few can. Foot in. Oh, they can break here. Now that looks a decent ball. Rijkaard. And it's Vieira. Now, can they get him away? Figo. Throw in. Now it's Hullet. And this is Rooney. And here's Figo. Crosses it in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Lille have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Crosses it in here. Has to go back here. He's having a pop! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Silvestre scooting forward, out towards the flank, tries to cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Can he get it through? Figo, crossed into the middle. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard. Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. And here's Hullet. Takes a shot! No, just not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And he shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the shot! And a neat finish. The first significant strike. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Lille really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And he's got his cross in.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he's quick to return it. That's been slipped through. Oh, important interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off and it wasn't the best decision.
Rijkaard. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Lahm. O'Reilly is one of those players who scores! Oh, that was no routine save.
Scholes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
South Korea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And here's Hullet. O'Reilly cannot be beaten that easily. You can run onto that. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Kaut. Kaut finds himself offside.
Changement.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And here's Rooney. It's Figo. Now the cross.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Yamal ventures forward. Yamal.
That was lovely, that.
Temps additionnel.
Aimed at the far side. Keeper has taken decisive action. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That's a nicely weighted pass. No way through there. Tries to play it through. Figo has a look and plays it forward. So that's it. It is all over. Lille perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Manchester United.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
And was a bit of a character.
He was.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Saviola finding himself in space. He's had a shot! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Lille are looking to go forward now. Now it's Hullet.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Rooney. Thinks about the shot. Crosses it in here. And he's cut it out. Now it's Totti. Now it's Saviola. And this is Totti. And a chance! That's another chance! Goal! Manchester United! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So, a breakthrough already. Rummenigge. Hernandez. Hops for safety. And it's been given away. Pedri. Totti. Now it's Hullet. And he was quick to react. Koulibaly gets over and intercepts.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Hullet. Figo. And here's Hullet.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Greenwood. Manchester United have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Vieira wins the duel this time, and he welcomes it in. Oh, that's a key interception. Albert Ferrer. Greenwood. And it's Pedri. And it's Totti. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Totti! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rijkaard. Hullet is always looking to break lines. Rummenigge. Can he get onto this? Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior getting forward. Adams. And Rooney. Vieira. And Silvestre. Vieira. And here's Hullet. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Lille truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Pedri. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Gullit might just make this. Van Dijk. And it's Van Dijk. And this is Saviola. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He's having a hit! That's a fair try, but just off target.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often he'll find the net.
Now it's Rooney. Rummenigge. And here's Gullit. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he gets rid in a hurry. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Lille go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second. Gullit! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Gullit is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Pedri. And they win it back again. Kukçu. Van Dijk. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And back to the goalkeeper. Greenwood pinches it off him. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Pedri. Vieira. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's got away. That was not gone well. Lille still this single goal behind. Hernandez. And that interception was most necessary. Well timed, excellent interception. Great vision. Saviola. Vieira. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Changement.
Kukçu, a player who needs no introduction. And he's been shifted off it. And here's Saviola.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gilberto Silva. Rummenigge. Well, that pass isn't the best. Silvestre looking to play him in. He's found space here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Hullet, played out wide. Figo, and that's aimed into the middle.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Figo gets into a good position. Has to go back here. Chance to deliver.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Rooney. Out towards the flank. It's a good-looking delivery. Adams spots it and intercepts. Lille very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Might be danger here. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Saviola. He is through here. He's being urged to shoot. And the finish! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see...
Real chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well seen. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Lille have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no...